Human smuggling is a huge enterprise for cartels and criminal organizations, and state leaders say they're seeing an old trend starting to pick back up again. Migrants being brought in on small airplanes.
The News 4 I-Team's Jordan Elder explains how and where it's happening and what law enforcement is doing about it.
He's all lined up for 1-7 right now. He's got a duffel bag. He's throwing it in the grass.
Migrants flying in on private planes caught by the Texas Department of Public Safety.
And it's kind of resurging now, and I think we can probably all figure out why, because of the current situation and trends that we face.
A trend from the 80s, now resurging. And officials tell us the small or private airports where these planes are landing often have no idea it's happening. Sometimes the pilots don't even know.
You'll notice that they're fairly large groups. A couple of the airplanes are of substantial size. You can overfly a lot of the checkpoints.
Why would someone choose this method to be smuggled into the U.S.?
To avoid the security measures that are in place at the larger airports. It's a big concern because these people obviously don't want to encounter our federal law enforcement agencies such as Border Patrol.
Robert Almonte is a former U.S. Marshal and DEA agent. He says when migrants choose this method, it could mean they're criminals or trying to bring in drugs. They could also be wealthy and looking for a more comfortable journey, but it comes at a high cost. Check out this flight manifesto DPS obtained. These migrants paid between $19,000 and $25,000 to be on these flights.
No doubt, they're paying much more money than a migrant would be paying just to be smuggled across the southwest border.
DPS leaders told the Public Safety Commission last month that this rise could be because of the border security efforts in Texas. More razor wire, shipping containers, and wall installation. Crossings are also down after a federal executive order, but the cartels still need to keep the cash flowing.
You're going to see them using any method available to bring them across the border.
And Almonte says that could lead to even more plane trips into Texas and beyond.
And it's alarming and very concerning because we really don't know who they are.
Keep in mind, it's not your large city airports where this is happening. It's the smaller private airports near the border or outside major cities. The smugglers' goal would be to find somewhere with less security and surveillance where migrants can quite literally fly under the radar. And again, the airports may not even know this is happening. For the News 4 I